Okay, so I should very much break this news. A lot of people have actually been listening into the program because they want to know more about this stuff. So it's time that we talk about the original series and programming that is planned for TheNerdEmporium.com in 2012. Okay, so like I said already, for weeks now I've been talking about several long-term projects coming out of the Nerd Emporium camp this year. As I stated a few weeks back on this very program, it's my intention to bring our own original programming to TheNerdEmporium.com. As it stands right now, the plan is to stream a wide variety of our own exclusive programming with our own sort of flair that we usually do on the site. We're very sarcastic and pretty brutally honest. Anyway, I've been working, obviously, you people haven't seen this, but I've been working for the last couple months on a new layout for the site to integrate the content in a way that's never been done yet on TheNerdEmporium.com. In regards to what some of the programming is, a lot of it will be available via our own streaming service on the website that I'm developing at the moment. First off, some of the content will in fact be streamed live as it airs. Some of it will be pre-recorded and edited professionally. Now, as for the programs that are in development currently, there are 4 of them for the site. And there's a 5th one that's still sort of in the planning stages. There may be an entertainment program coming from the Am I on the Air camp. We still have to really factor in what that's going to be. But anyway, the first show in development should be no surprise to anyone that listens to the podcast. As most of you know, we love video games. We play a lot of video games on the website, and we obviously cover a lot of news. I have tons of connections in the video game industry and work closely with several places within the industry. We're developing a program at this moment that's slowly going to focus on video games. I will not personally be partaking in the show. I may do a few segments for it, but I am not hosting. We're in the process of finding journalists and hosts to fill those positions. We're planning to do video game reviews, demos, interviews with creators, con coverage, and video game tournament coverage. No name has been chosen for the program yet, but the program itself has already gotten off the ground, and I'm in the casting process for one of those as we speak. The second show in development is another one that should be no surprise to anyone that follows our site or the podcast. I'm currently developing a wrestling-related program. The program itself will be news-oriented, so for those thinking we were going to make our own site or stuff like that, sorry to disappoint you. The program will focus on current events in wrestling, interviews with stars, WWE, TNA, Indie, etc., coverage of wrestling cons and events that will never get focused or talked about on TV. I will be on that show in a more active role than the video game-related one, but I'm currently casting wrestling fans, hardcore ones. That will be objective to mainstream fans at Smarts. My goal is to bring many field reporters in for that one. We have several potential people we're actually looking at now that are still auditioning for this. So we'll keep you up to date with that one. The third show in development will be a Japanese culture-related program. As far as my role on the show, it's strictly producing and video editing. I'm in the process of casting a female host to cover various Japanese-related events like anime screenings, conventions, cosplay, Gothic Lolita, J-pop, that crazy maid cafe sensation that's been taking New York by storm as of late. Everything an otaku would care about covering we're going to cover on the show. At the moment, we're trying to find the right host for the show and the right method of going about it. It's kind of tricky because it's actually the hardest of the shows to develop based on the niche and core, the niche demographic for that. So that's basically, and the thing is we have to get somebody that is going to get the pronunciations right, I should say.